All right. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name is Marnie Hernandez, and this is our certificate workshop. Uh, we're going to learn about Fort Myers today. Okay. Um, just so you guys know, we have this certificate workshop Facebook page. If you're not a part of it, please join it. I post in there. I post a lot of different trainings and stuff. Like yesterday, we just did our voucher training. I also record all the trainings. They're here on my YouTube channel. So we just did Vancouver last week. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. It's a long one though. So we're going to be picking up Sundays this for the next couple Sundays to try to catch up on Vancouver. But it's absolutely beautiful there. We did National Geographic expeditions. That was a fun one. So just so you know, if you're new with us, we do these first off to become better travel agents to help our clients. Doing trainings on different destinations, different hotel programs, etc. Um, Next month, I think we're going to start on celebrity and princess refresh, looking at doing something possibly on autism. This month, we'll do Germany tomorrow, Iceland next week, and luxury travel. So that's what I thought this was. Yeah, no worries. So yeah, Vancouver, we're going to be finished or doing those on Sunday. Today we're doing Fort Myers here, next week Iceland, and then as you see here, the other luxury travel in Germany. Okay. All right. So also Sandy has updated our list here. So I'm excited about that. Hello. Hi, who's that? Oh, hi, Brody. Sorry, guys. I'm just starting a training. What's up?
The fire alarms are going on today, so I'm gonna keep the cats in another room.
Okay,
Cool.
thank you.
You got it.
Okay. Croatian, Japan. Yeah, let me add that. And Japan. And again, let me know if you guys have any. So here's a spreadsheet, just so you guys know, again, if you want to do these on your own or want to catch up on any. She actually just updated this for us. She's amazing. Hello from Oregon. Yes, beautiful there. So as you see here, here's the YouTube and then there's the training program. Okay, California, we need to start back on this. California, when you finish all these are in this certificate workshop right here, and it's actually under featured. Okay, so if you go to my certificate workshop featured, it's right here and it's pinned to the top. Okay. But yeah, these are different academies, programs you can sign up for. That's my YouTube channel there. So you want to learn about Bosnia, Brazil over here. So just so you know, some of these may be, no longer, like Costa Rica. Let's say you went in there and it's like, that training's not there anymore. They change them. So let me know of things you guys want to do, see, etc. So hotels down here, AIM Resorts, Marriott. We've done the cruise lines. I try to do the cruise lines once a year. Okay. All right. Other than that, let me go ahead and get started. Brody. Sorry. Do you mind watering my plants outside?
Yeah.
Just because I can't get to the pool area.
You know the litter box is? Gone?
Yeah, I sold it.
Do you have litter?
No.
No litter at all? I'll come back with it. Don't worry.
Okay, sorry. All right. So just so you guys know, I actually fractured my hip. So I'm on pain medicine too. It's like, so I went to the doctor. Luckily I don't need surgery, but yeah, I'm in pain right now, but so I can't get around very well. So luckily my family comes over and I have to have them help me out. But All right, so you got this.
Marnie,
Uh-huh.
quick question. I'm so glad that you do not have to have surgery. That's
Yeah, me too.
answer to prayer. When we open up this certificate, I already have it saved in my browser. Will it automatically update when you open it every time because it's linked back to yours?
It should, yeah, it
Okay,
should.
good.
And there's I put it in the chat box too. Um, so it comes in pretty handy. So again, you have somebody going to the Dominican Republic and you don't know anything about it, watch it, or get in and learn about it. So if you guys have anything you want to learn about, let me know so we can put it on the schedule. But otherwise, let's go ahead and get started today on Fort Myers. So you're going to click on this link here, and here we go. There we are. All right, so it should pull up, okay? Enroll now, all right? So if you haven't enrolled yet, click enroll now, okay? As you see here, graduate benefits, certificate of Fort Myers specialist. You're gonna continuing ed units for the Travel Institute if you're part of that, an invitation to revisit as whether or not to new or refresh your knowledge. Travel Agent Academy frequently updates. Um, so, why are they different colors? Um, she put in there, so she put a note in there. I think it says up there, don't worry about that. I think that's for her own processing. All right. Specialist program, Fort Myers Island beaches and neighborhoods. So again, if you're new, a lot of people will follow along, like on their phone or their desktop, et cetera, whatever. But you want to make sure you do the test with us because you want to get your certificate because at the end you're going to post that and let people know what an amazing agent you are. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and Fort Myers Island beaches neighborhoods with the new wellness specialist option. 50 golf courses, hundreds of islands, 400 varieties of seashells dot the sunny Fort Myers area, and that's just the beginning of countless attractions awaiting your clients. Nature reserves, waterways, restaurants, art galleries, theaters, inventor museums, botanical gardens, water sports, along with the romantic settings and wellness retreats will also fill their days with an immeasurable sense of joy. Enroll today to discover Fort Myers' many offerings add up to one extraordinary vacation. So what you're going to learn today is our parks and nature reserve along with the Great Calusa Blueway, which together are home to a myriad of creatures from manatees, dolphins, loggerheads, turtles, migratory birds. Multitude of ways to enjoy the great outdoors, such as beach bathing, shell collecting, yoga, hiking, kayaking, paddleboarding, and boat charters for fishing, exploring an archipelago, or toasting the sunset. So lots of stuff to do, right? A flourishing arts community and a culinary scene offering abundance of fresh seafood, farm-to-table dining options, and handcrafted spirits, including stops at the Southwest Florida Ale Trail. And then creating dream weddings is in a grand variety of venues, from pristine beaches to rustic barns to historic Ford and Edison winter estates. And then ways to channel sunshine, beautiful scenery, and sparkling environments into a rejuvenating wellness stay and more. All right. So enroll today. So we're going to click there. If you haven't signed up, it's pretty easy to sign up and register. So it looks like I may already be signed up. So this is a campus page. So these are the chapters. So there's 3 chapters, video library, more information. Okay. So let me know that you guys have access to this. If you're registering, anytime you register for any of these trainings, remember we work under Archer Travel. So always put Archer as the agency. You are the agent. If for any reason you don't know all the information, you go into your back office, and I highly recommend that you save this information. It's under right here, Quick Start Documents. and Archer credentials, okay? Phone number, address, always when you're using the cruise line, you use this. So I would save this to your phone, to your computer, etc. Consortium will always be Travel Leaders Network, okay? All right, so we're going to start here on the Island Beaches and Neighborhoods Specialist Program. You're going to learn the basics. Chapter focuses on the interests, outdoor activities, culture, etc. Shell collecting, baseball, spring training, kid-friendly museums, and so on. So we'll click Get Started. There I am. Log in. Hopefully it remembers me. Okay. Yay. All right, so we have 3 programs that we're doing, okay? I never know how long they're going to be, so like again, Vancouver's going to be probably 10 hours, I don't know. So, but this one shouldn't be too long, okay? All right, so Fort Myers Island Beaches, Chapter 1. This review will learn the basics of presenting the Fort Myers area as an ideal place to enjoy the good life. Chapter focuses on a wide range of interests, including outdoor adventure, history, dining, shopping, arts and culture, and family travel. Throughout, you'll discover information on fun activities like shell collecting, baseball, spring training, kid-friendly museums, and following the Southwest Florida Ale Trail. So let's get started. It's going to pop up into a new window, okay? Also, if you do have any questions or anything, please be sure to put it to everyone in the group, just in case I'm reading or something. You want to make sure that you do get your questions answered. Resources up here on the right page. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, select a topic. So we're going to just start with the introduction. The many landscapes that form out the Fort Myers area are brimming with activity. These include sparkling coastal waterways, seashell-strewn white sand beaches, hiking trails through fascinating habitats, waterfronts dotted with restaurants, golf courses suitable for all levels of play. Come learn about all that awaits your clients throughout the islands, beaches, and neighborhoods of Fort Myers. You can check out our resources. Throughout this chapter, you can have access to downloadable resource PDFs that contain links to further information organized by selection topic. Click on the resources up here on the right. On any slide, for example, under Fort Myers Introduction, you'll find links to the general destination website and link to beach activities. Okay? All right. So Fort Myers Island Beaches neighborhoods have among the most pristine beaches in the country. Since the area encompasses over 100 islands, there's a lot of beaches, which means plenty of beach activities. For further information, consult the resources. Activities, so select the arrow to learn more. Okay, so among popular is shell collecting or shelling. Thanks to the region's unique geography, there are hundreds of beautiful shells on just about any stretch of sand. You can get to more remote shelling locations via private charter. Lots of other beach activities. You have swimming, volleyball, pickleball, kayaking, paddleboarding, to name a few, are also available. Okay, so I guess that's not the arrow I was supposed to use, so hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Next. Resources, activities. Okay, do you see any other arrow? It says select the arrow to learn more.
I think it's the arrow like in the bottom right corner, like when you forward to the next page.
Yeah, that's what I
Because then
did.
it takes you back to like the introduction. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, so I guess it does. Okay,
I guess that's the only arrow I've seen.
yeah, okay. Everybody else, same way? You don't, because it just kind of looks like it's takes us more into more activities or whatever. That's why I was just okay. Click here to learn more. Okay, so we'll just
I'm not
try
on the
that.
same page as you.
So go back to the arrow. Where are you at, Rachel?
Went down to outdoor activities.
Okay, yeah, that's where we're going to go now.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
All right, so outdoor activities abound throughout Fort Myers beaches, islands, and beaches and neighborhoods. Here are a few of the top activities. Select arrows to learn more. There's the arrow there. All right, as we said earlier, collecting seashells is a must-have experience on our beaches. There are more than 400 species of shells, like the calico scallop, alphabet cone, and horse conch. New shells appear every day with the changing tides and currents. For more information where to collect the shells in our destination today, see resources. Okay, you also have the Shell Museum. You can click here and it'll pull that up. Take your shell collecting to the next level by downloading the Shell Museum app. Take a photo, learn the name of your shell in seconds. This app is from the Bailey Matthews National Shell Museum of Sanibel Island, shows color images of the most common Southwest Florida shells. All right. Outdoor activities throughout Fort Myers. Here's a few. So paddle sports, kayaking, paddleboarding, canoeing around the islands are great ways to explore the natural environment with its mangrove trees and abundance of fish, birds, and wildlife, including the area's gentle giants. Manatees. Guided tours as well as launch and boat rental facilities are available. Again, you can see the resources. Here you can experience the destination islands, some of the destinations islands by getting out on the water via a boat charter or eco cruise, with various island hopping excursions available. For example, catch a shuttle to Cabbage Key from one of our neighborhoods with Island Girl charters. Enjoy lunch or dinner in a setting filled with old Florida charm. You have fishing is another popular activity, particularly back bay or inshore fishing with a wide variety of fish and plenty of spots throughout the island, like Latcha. And again, I apologize for any mispronunciation. Bridge, the world's fishingest bridge. Boca Grande Pass, the tarpon capital of the world. Okay. And then our destination is far from one-dimensional. One day you have your toes in the sand, the next you're touring organic farms, exploring local culture, from honey reservoirs to organic heritage farms and petting zoos. There are many experiences you won't want to miss. Don't miss out picking fresh strawberries during your stay in February and March at 31 Produce. Also be sure to visit their animals on site, stock up on other fresh produce, and have lunch at the Cracker Shack Cafe, where almost all the food is locally sourced and made from scratch. Again, you can see resources for further information. Fort Myers Island beaches and neighborhoods are a haven for boat tours that specialize in wildlife sightings, island hopping, seashell sunset experiences, and other coastal adventures. Captiva Cruises and Adventures in Paradise offer tours to remote barrier islands, only accessible by boat. Along with our local tour operators, they also offer options like nature and wildlife tours, sunset sailings, and eco cruises. To spend a day in Florida Keys, ride the Key West Express Ferry. The company offers daily road trip service from Fort Myers Beach. Okay. Aw. Did we mention the abundance of wildlife? Fort Myers Island beaches and neighborhoods are home to a myriad of land, sea, and air creatures among them. The friendly manatee is a gentle giant that's drawn to the coastline by the warm Gulf waters. If you're on a charter cruise, you might see playful dolphins. Loggerhead sea turtles appear on the beaches between May and October when female return to nest. Geckos roam the wetlands, rivers, and lakes, and migratory birds like white pelicans and egrets pass through this region. Links to more information is found on the resources. You have wildlife and undeveloped natural environments can be found in Fort Myers. Many nature preserves and parks. So, for example, you can walk through the 6-mile Cypress Slough, pronounced slough. Okay, Cypress Slough. Preserve in Fort Myers, a 3,500 acre plus wetland ecosystem via a 1.2-mile boardwalk. You have otters, alligators, turtles, wading birds are some of the creatures that live here. How cool. All right. Paddlers should not miss the Great Calusa Blue Way, a 190-mile water trail that meanders through Southwest Florida's mangroves. It's native habitat for hundreds of resident birds and sea creatures. For further information, you can download information there under resources. Get ready to embark on the Calusa Blue Way Challenge. Help us celebrate 20 years of the Great Calusa Blue Way paddling trail by checking in at locations along the trail for your chance to earn some great prizes, as well as redeem discounts and deals. And stroll along the 2.5-mile boardwalk that winds through Audubon's Corkscrew Swamp Sanctuary. Look at a cute little guy here. In the heart of the Everglades ecosystem, home to alligators, otters, white-tailed deer, red-bellied turtles, and many types of birds. Okay. Okay, so I did that right. Okay, perfect. All right, with a choice of almost 50 courses from resorts to municipal courses, Fort Myers is a favorite for year-round golf enthusiasts. Some courses are close to other attractions, which is helpful if not all members of the group of travelers play golf. For example, while some clients play at the newly renovated Salt Leaf Golf Preserve at the Hyatt Regency Coconut Point Resort, their non-playing friends and family can buy a day pass at Hyatt Regency Coconut Point and Spa, where they can enjoy the pool, the water slides, and lazy river. And also nearby is Coconut Point, a popular outdoor shopping mall with lots of restaurants and shops. Okay. All right. Baseball Mecca. Each year in late February, the Boston Red Sox and Minnesota Twins head to Fort Myers for spring training. Baseball fans can see them play through March at JetBlue Park and Hammond Stadium, respectively. You can also watch local leagues play during other times of the year. Farming to Fight Hunger. Echo Global Farm, a faith-based organization dedicated to fighting world hunger, offers guided tours showcasing several climate settings such as tropical rainforests and highlands. Again, resources will give you more details. All right, everybody ready? We have a quiz now. So welcome everybody, and let's do our quiz. All right, complete the sentence by clicking and dragging the words below to fill in the blanks. Changing tides and currents bring new blank to the area. That was seashells, right? Set out a canoe, paddleboard, or kayak trip to discover areas of abundant wildlife, including the gentle manatees. Fort Myers is a haven for blank that specializes in seashell cruises, marine, would that be boat charters?
Boat charters.
And then last is particular good spots for fishing. All right, let me know that everybody's here. All right, let's go ahead and submit. Correct. Very good. All right, Fort Myers River District. So for more urban experience, Fort Myers historic downtown buzzes with dining, nightlife, shopping, and plenty to see and do. Select a box to the left to learn more. Remember, more information can be found under resources. Okay. So eateries range from eclectic coffee and tea shops and walk-up lunch spots to waterfront restaurants and fine dining. Along the Caloosahatchee River and downtown streets are art galleries, live theaters, waterfront accommodations, ice cream shops, along with boutique shops filled with antiques, books, fashion, and other wares. There's always something happening in Fort Myers River District, including year-round art walks and music walks and annual events like Art Fest. And several historic homes in the Fort Myers District, including Edison and Ford Winter Estates. Historic homes of Thomas Edison, Henry Ford feature laboratories, tropical gardens, and museum filled with artifacts, inventions, and special exhibits. All right. Next. Ooh, that one was a quick one. Okay, continue. All right, your colleague is preparing notes for travel presentation at Fort Myers Island, beaches and neighborhoods, but doesn't have all the information at her fingertips. Share your newly acquired knowledge and help her out by clicking on the correct answer to both questions on the corkboard. The waterway defining the Fort Myers River District is this one?
No.
Yes,
The
no?
one that's hard to pronounce.
Yes, B.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And there are museums honoring the whose
Yes.
work, Thomas Edison and Henry Ford, right?
Correct. Yes.
Correct. Very good. All right. Thank you guys. All right. Next, we're going to learn about dining, shopping, arts, culture, and more. So from casual toes in the sand beach grills to hot cuisine with Gulf views, the dining scene throughout Fort Myers Island beaches and neighborhoods is incomparable. There's an abundance of fresh seafood on the menu, especially at the region of myriad of waterfront restaurants. Favorite local food is the famous pink gold shrimp, the kind that's boiled and served as peel and neat shrimp with cocktail sauce. You can even catch your own dinner in a program called Hook and Cook. Several restaurants will cook the day's catch in order to serve it along with sides. Depending on where you fish, catches include snapper, redfish, bonito, Spanish, and king mackerel, bass, and catfish. All right. Yummy, yummy, right? Farm to table. Recent and widely celebrated development in the greater Fort Myers area focuses on fresh, locally sourced produce, seafood, and meat, and champions the human treatment of farm animals. Visitors can savor local flavors at farms that serve their own meals or that partner with restaurants. For more information, a list of recommended eateries for an authentic experience, please see resources. Libations. Thirsty follows Southwest Florida Ale Trail, which features dozens of craft breweries and distilleries. To tour the facilities and taste the products. See resources for more info. Sip some of the local spirits at the Wicked Dolphin Rum Distillery, which uses locally grown sugar cane, and at List Distillery, which is home to Mr. Tom Spirit, a line of one-of-a-kind naturally infused spirits. All spirits are handcrafted in Fort Myers, Florida, using all natural local ingredients. Try the Arcus IPA and Wave Maker Amber Ale at Big Storm Brewing Company, which also uses local ingredients. Head on down to the historic downtown Bonita Springs, where you can stop at 3 of our breweries within a 5-mile radius: Ceremony Brewery, Hopsize Brewery, and Riptide Brewing Company. All right. Plenty of shopping around Fort Myers. Newly renovated Bell Tower Shops in Fort Myers now features Dave & Buster's restaurant with arcade games, big screen televisions. Shopping complex also has an open air spaces, high fashion, and other creative cuisine options. Another shopping mecca is Coconut Point in Estero, an outdoor mall with movie theaters, dining, and 100+ stores surrounding lakes with the boardwalk. Visit Miramar Outlets, featuring 100+ designer outlets, restaurants, playgrounds with rock climbing walls, and interactive STEM lab. Inspired by IMAG History and Science Center. So cool. All right, next. So a vibrant art and culture scene includes galleries, museums, and historical sites. More information, you can go to resources. There's a slideshow. Select the arrows to learn more. You have Mound House on Fort Myers, which was built on a 2,000-year-old Calusa shell mound, and is now a museum with Calusa artifacts and interactive exhibits. You have another historic property, Shangri-La Springs in Bonita Springs. Boutique Wellness Hotel offers a variety of unique services, including an organic restaurant, full-service organic spa, organic garden, along with meeting and event spaces. Dive a little deeper into our art and culture scene with free downloadable apps, Odacast or Florida Stories. These inform visitors about the murals, the sculptures, the art installations, museums, and walking tours of Boca Grande, Fort Myers River District, and the Dunbar community. And then we wish you were here, but exploring our island beaches and neighborhoods with live webcams is the next best thing. catch the sun setting in downtown Fort Myers, spot butterflies in Cape Coral, and watch the tide roll in off Pine Island. Throughout the year for most festivals and events, link to the range of offerings can be found under resources. You have Art Fest takes place the first weekend in February in Fort Myers River District, featuring original works from 200 plus artists from around the U.S. That's pretty. All right. The Edison Festival of Lights celebrate the innovation of Thomas Edison for 3 weeks in February. Each September, Island Hopper Songwriter Fest takes place on Captiva Island, Cape Coral, Fort Myers Beach, and Fort Myers River District. During the 10-day event, 100 plus free shows are presented at more than 20 intimate venues. Very nice. So keep track of that so you can post that with your certificate. All right. They love dogs there. Pets on leashes are almost always welcomed at restaurants where there's outdoor seating. Canines with current proof of license and immunization can run free at several dog parks, including Dog Beach Park. Each park posts signs displaying its rules and regulations. Typically, no more than 2 dogs per person are allowed, and puppies under 4 months should avoid the beach. How fun is that? All right, pop quiz. Match the attraction and description by dragging. Okay, program in which you can fish for your own dinner and participate in a restaurant will cook your catch. Cook and cook.
And Kirk.
Tour featuring dozens of craft breweries and distilleries at the Ale Trail, right? The mall with movie theaters, dining, 100 plus shops on the boardwalk bordering several lakes. It's a Coconut Point. And then the old 200-year-old Caluso Shell Mound House. Nope. Uh-oh. Okay. What'd I miss?
Marnie, there's little
Put it in the
rectangle
boxes. Drag it to the
Yeah,
boxes,
you just
Marnie.
have them in the wrong spot.
Yeah, put them in the
Middle
boxes.
In the
Yeah,
grade box area.
yeah, your gray
Yeah,
box.
I don't see the gray box on mine.
You don't see it right
It's-
left of
it's
the
Right in
first
front of
thing.
the where it says like program and the
Right
white
there.
There you
stuff.
go.
It's
Right
towards
there.
your
There you
left,
go.
Perfect.
right
Perfect.
there.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, for some reason, I don't, my color.
it's real faint.
Very light on
It's
your.
real faint.
Thank you. Boy, now I gotta worry about
It's
my.
very light color. It's very light, that's why it's hard to see.
Good thing we're
Thank
doing
you.
this together.
All right. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Families. So again, you want to focus on family travel. This is one to focus on. All right. So the beaches and neighborhoods are ideal destination for families with lots of kid-friendly activities. Among them, you have the IMEG History and Science Center in Fort Myers offers 60 plus hands-on exhibits. The center also has an aquarium and 3D virtual reality experience of Fort Myers' original fort. Scattered throughout our neighborhoods are over 25 playgrounds to choose from. Lakes Regional Park, also in Fort Myers area, plenty of recreation opportunities, including bicycle and boat rentals, fishing and jogging, walking path. Okay, fishing and then a jogging, walking path, a playground, a paddle craft landing launch, volleyball, sand courts, an amphitheater, concessions, and picnic areas. Manatee Park, how cool, is a warm water refuge for manatees, which are best seen from late December through February. Park also offers activities like kayaking, fishing, hiking, and picnicking, plus educational resources like fish and butterfly identification and a manatee activity book. Links to show more information of the attractions highlighted in this section can be found under resources. Travel Advisor Help Desk. Okay. So following are some information to plan your client's escape to the good life. When to visit? Well, temperatures in Southwest Florida range from 55 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter to 91 in the summer. Recommend months for outdoor activities are from early February to early May and from late October to late December. During these months, your clients will likely be greeted by warm temperatures and clear skies. Could be test question. Where to stay, whether your clients want to stay close to the action by the beach or away from it all, you'll be able to find them the perfect match. They could choose among posh resorts, boutique style hotels, campgrounds, condo rentals, even motels with tiki huts. Resorts range from intimate old Florida style properties to modern accommodations complete with spas and sometimes a nearby marina. How to get around. Although there are taxis and buses, a car rental is most cost-effective option, offering the most freedom for exploring the entire area. Sanibel Island is connected to Fort Myers by a car bridge. For clients looking for fun, hassle-free way to explore Fort Myers' historic downtown, recommend the trolley. Both the blue and gold line trolleys provide free access to and from the downtown area. How to get around. You have a new way of using public transportation has made its way to Lee County through Lee Trans' new ultra on-demand service, providing an Uber-style way to use public transit in Southwest Florida. Currently in Bonita Springs, the ultra on-demand buses have replaced routes 150 with take riders anywhere from Lovers Key to the east part of the city. And then island hoppers might want to rent a water taxi. Island Girl Charters leaves out of Pine Island and services both Cabbage Key and North Captiva Island. Finally, if your clients have time, they can enjoy their beautiful surroundings at a leisurely place with a bike, scooter, or golf cart rental. And for more information, you can go to resources. All right, we love to work with travel advisors. The experienced staff at our Travel Advisor Help Desk stands ready to assist you with suggestions, accommodations, attractions, and restaurants. Travel Advisor Help Desk provides customized kits and collateral, which you can download from the resource campus found on the course page. Our collateral packet includes our visitor guide, which is updated as needed and can be accessed via the internet. For a link of the visitor guide, go up here to resources and you can pull that. Okay. Add value to your client's vacation by directing them to our Sun Saver Passport program. It offers exclusive deals and savings on attractions and experiences. If your clients visit Fort Myers Island beaches and neighborhoods, let the Travel Advisor Help Desk know, and we'll provide them with a welcoming gift on your behalf at their hotel. So that's nice. And then call us at this number Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 Eastern time, or visit our travel trade web portal, which can be accessed through the link on resources. All right, final exam for our first quarter. Fort Myers Island beaches and neighborhoods comprise about how many islands?
100.
$100. 100.
That's what I thought. Okay, thank you. The calico scallop, alphabet cone, and horse conch are examples of what? The shells.
Shells. Yep.
Okay. Do you guys have these same questions?
Yep.
Yes.
So
Outdoor
far.
sports
So far.
enthusiasts can enjoy which activities throughout Fort Myers Island? The beaches, fishing, golf, wildlife, seashell, kayaking. All of them.
Mhm.
Very good. What type of attractions can be found in historic Fort Myers district? Shopping malls, wholesale, art galleries, live. Right, this one, right?
I think it's
Yep.
art galleries.
Okay. Widely recognized favorite food in the area is at the Pink and Gold Shrimp. Wicked Dolphin Rum Distillery and List Distillery use local ingredients in their handcraft.
Sure.
True. Yep.
The greater Fort Myers area offers popular year-round festivals, including all but the Grasshopper Festival, right?
The grasshopper. No.
I don't remember that one.
Which one is it?
Grasshopper.
Yeah, Grasshopper
no. Yep.
is not. Yeah. IMAG History Science Center, Lakes Regional Park, and Manatee Park are great spots for families.
True.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Best time to spot manatees in the area? But December to February.
December to February.
Okay. And the travel advisor help desk offers the following. All the above.
All of the above.
Yay! Very
Woohoo,
good.
100%.
Submit your
Yeehaw.
score
Yeehaw.
and exit. And now we have 2 more courses to take. So that one wasn't too bad, right? All right.
How did you exit? How did you exit?
The
Submit.
thing up in the corner. All right. So
Got
now
it.
we're going to learn.
My screen is not populating. What's going on here?
So this one is the wedding specialist and then the wellness specialist. All right. So selling Fort Myers Beaches neighborhoods as a dream wedding destination can be a breeze. This chapter provides you with information on everything from wedding venues, including recommended resorts, historic gardens, beaches, to activities for family and friends attending the event. Excuse me. You will also learn how to contact wedding planners and can get set up with vendors. All right. So, start the chapter, open it up in a separate window. All right, selling Fort Myers Beaches neighborhoods as a dream wedding destination. So you have an introduction. With its perfect, picture-perfect tropical setting, enchanting sunsets, inspiring ocean views, Fort Myers Island's beaches and neighborhoods are ideal locales for dream destination weddings. Not to mention elopements, second marriages, vow renewals, engagement parties, bachelorette trips, and honeymoons. Visitors will find that the beauty of the destination is matched by its genuine hospitality, which embraces a diverse array of couples and their family and friends.
Which one are we on?
We're on the wedding part 2.
Okay, I lost you somewhere. I must have backed out. So when it pops up for us to click on, like where it says introduction, outdoor activities, which one did you click? Fort Myers River District, shopping, families.
No, we're here. So go to the main page. And we just clicked here, the part 2, wedding specialist program.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Now I need to find me again. Hold on. Out of there. Get out of there. Close that. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is located on the Gulf of Mexico in Southwest Florida. Fort Myers and surrounding areas offer a natural preserved environment with abundant wildlife and an emphasis on conservation and sustainability. Fort Myers is also easy to get to with more than 50 direct daily domestic international arrivals at Southwest Florida International Airport. Check out our resources. Fort Myers area has so many options when it comes to accommodations, restaurant activities, attractions, and wedding planning services that we could list only a few examples for each category within this chapter. Therefore, a downloadable, comprehensive resource PDF accessible in the resources tab has been created to share further information with you. You'll also find a link to receive the destination's bridal newsletter and get in touch with Lee County Visitor and Convention Bureau Wedding Specialist. Okay. Wedding venues. Thanks to warm weather year-round, the island's beaches and neighborhoods of Fort Myers offer a plethora of open-air venues and natural outdoor spaces, as well as indoor wedding venues. Add to that our world-class service providers such as caterers, florists, bakers, photographers, officiants, wedding planners, and you have the ingredients for a successful event. See resources for vendor information. LGBTQ plus couples will find a host of welcoming venues and along with their travel advisors should feel free to consult with the Visitor and Convention Bureau's wedding specialist. Resorts and hotels are often the most convenient places to hold weddings since the ceremony and reception usually can take place right where the guests are staying. You will find many of these properties offer a choice of spots perfect for the celebration, from beach to harborside, garden gazebos, elegant ballrooms, as well as wedding planners to help with the details. In the greater Fort Myers area, your wedding couple will surely find a property to match their taste and budget, whether it's a luxury beachfront resort, quaint boutique hotel, or historic building. For example, there are luxury resorts like Twin Waters Island Resort and Spa on Captiva Island that will steal their hearts with its broad sweep of charming waterside settings. There's also the award-winning Hyatt Regency Coconut Point Resort and Spa in Bonita Springs, which will use all its world-class facilities to create your couple's dream wedding. Couples wanting to tie the knot on a slice of sandy paradise can opt for the Pink Shell Beach Resort and Spa on Fort Myers Beach. But if a garden patio or a waterside spot is ideal venue, look no further than the Marriott Sanibel Harbor Resort and Spa, which has terraces and gazebos surrounded by tropical splendor, as well as outdoor function spaces affording beautiful sunset and waterscape views. And then looking for old Florida charm, plenty of historic hotels such as Gasparilla Inn and Club in Boca Grande and Tarpon Lodge and Restaurant on Pine Island. Couples also opt for a more casual celebration at the Oxbow Waterfront Restaurant in downtown Fort Myers. You have off-property venues that include beaches. So the area also offers abundance of off-property locales. For example, historic homes, romantic gardens can be found at the Edison and Ford Winter Estates, the winter homes of Thomas Edison and Henry Ford in downtown Fort Myers. Or they can say their vows in a private Tuscan estate at La Casa Toscana. This venue is situated on 10 acres of Mediterranean taste and the perfect mixture of cypress, Sylvester palms, and columns galore. Beaches are always a popular choice and don't necessarily have to be adjacent to a resort. For example, couples can wed on a secluded beach at Boca Grande Beach, but will need a permit, which they can get 30 to 45 days in advance of the celebration. If they truly want to head off on their own, several independent tour boat companies, including JC Cruises, Captiva Cruises, and Adventures in Paradise, offer charters. No matter your couple's choice, you should recommend that they work with a wedding planner or an assortment of vendors to arrange for an officiant, decor, flowers, food, music, photography, and anything else they might need. For further information on these services, consult our wedding specialist using Wedding Assistant request form. A link to the URL is included in the resources file. Off-property rehearsal dinner. Although some couples will opt for rehearsal dinner at the resort or hotel where their wedding party is staying, others might prefer a change of scenery. To this end, they'll have many options, including the Veranda Restaurant in downtown Fort Myers and Di Romo's Banquet Room, which serves gourmet Italian cuisine in an elegant setting in Bonita Springs. Pop quiz. All right. So the Hyatt, the Twin Waters, Gasparilla Inn, and Pink Shell. All right. So offers sandy slice of paradise luxury property in Bonita Springs. Ideal for beachfront ceremony and filled with old Florida charm. That this one? Hyatt is luxury, maybe. What do you guys think?
Isn't the Hyatt would be the luxury property?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the venue have to be the
Twins.
club, right?
I think the ideal for beachfront is the Pink Shell.
Mm.
All right. Try it.
That's not right.
Nope.
Huh.
What she got?
I think Pink Shell and Tween Waters need reversed.
Okay.
Yep. Correct.
Thank you.
All right. Good job. Teamwork. All right. Planning proposals, honeymoons, and romantic escapes. So we can help you set the stage for a romance, either leading up to or after the big day. While many of the properties mentioned in the venues section would also be perfect accommodations for couples getting engaged, enjoying their honeymoon, or simply looking for romantic escape, it's worth pointing out a few special activities and places that will enhance their trip. And to round out their stay, see the next section on more ideas for keeping a bridal party or group of friends and family entertained. So we have stunning views for any romantic occasion. So couples can gaze at the sunset from the beachfront restaurant on Captiva Island. For example, on Sanibel Island, they can walk along picturesque Blind Pass Beach, or in the quaint, secluded beach town of Boca Grande on Gasparillo Island, they can stroll down beautiful Banyan Street, which is lined with its sprawling namesake trees, a truly remarkable sight. No shortage of options for romantic excursions around Fort Myers. Here's 2 standout recommendations for a day trip. Again, you can maybe take a copy of this. Cabbage Key. Book your couple on a charter boat from Pineland Marina on Pine Island. A ferry is also available. Options are also available on Captiva Island to Cabbage Key. A classic old Florida hideaway that will take them back in time. Here they can enjoy a delicious meal at its restaurant with its which sits atop Calusa Shell Mound and displays over 70,000 in signed dollar bills on its walls. For a panoramic view, they can climb Cabbage Key Lookout Tower, Gasparillo Island. Consider a Captiva Cruises excursion to Boca Grande for a stroll down 5th Street and lunch at the Pink Elephant. If a proposal is in the works, or if your couple is simply in search of an upscale dining experience, consider some of these restaurants celebrated for their excellent food, attentive service, and enticing ambiance. Veranda, Fort Myers, American cuisine, outdoor garden seating available, and piano bar. The Firestone Sky Bar and Martini Bar at Fort Myers, sprawling 4-story bar and grill, serving steakhouse fare and cocktails in cool industrial digs. The Naughty Mermaid Dockside Bar and Grill at the Westin Cape Coral Resort. Guests can enjoy a front row seat to unforgettable sunsets at this laid-back waterfront restaurant, offering fun cocktails and fresh seafood dishes or land-based fare. And then Old Captiva House, located at Twin Waters Island Resort. This National Registry of Historic Places landmark boasts Gulfront views featuring Captiva's beautiful sunsets and mouth-watering cuisine. Okay. Ooh, the spas. Spas in Fort Myers surrounding areas offer a wide range of services, including organic treatments. The spa at Shangri-La Springs, Bonita Springs, for a particularly romantic way to rejuvenate your clients, may want to consider Stillwater Spa at the Hyatt Regency Coconut Point Resort's Duet Massage. All right, and activities for wedding groups. Almost done. As in previous section, these activities are perfect for anyone looking to have fun beyond a wedding in the Fort Myers area, whether the focus is couples or their friends and family. Here's a few general suggestions to get you started, and then more details information follows. Stop by one or several of the greater Fort Myers area breweries. Experience Old Florida with visits to historic homes. Say hello to wildlife such as giant manatees, dolphins, alligators, and ospreys. Check out the galleries in downtown Fort Myers. Catch a show at Florida Rep Theater, followed by a nightcap at Beacon Social Drinkery. Don't forget Fort Myers' host of dining options, including Sunday brunch at a waterfront restaurant. All right. Beaches, islands, and waterways. Shell collecting, shelling can be enjoyed on multiple beaches. Kayak, canoe, or stand-up paddleboard around the islands through mangroves for wildlife viewing. A highlight is Great Calusa Blue Wave Paddling Trail. Boat tours. You have Captiva Cruises, Fishtail Marina Adventures in Paradise boat cruises and tours. Also offer a variety of other excursions depending on the company. These might include fishing excursions, sunset cruises, dolphin watching, and eco tours. In addition to the Edison and Ford winter estates, there are plenty of ways to delve into the Fort Myers history, such as taking the True Tours historic walking tour in downtown Fort Myers, or visiting Mound House, which is situated on the 2,000-year-old Calusa shell mound in Fort Myers Beach. There's more types of activities. You have arts and culture. Galleries feature that works of local artists can be found all around Fort Myers surrounding neighborhoods. Downtown Fort Myers River District is a great place to start. It's hold on, sorry. It's walkable with lots of public arts, galleries, and live theaters, as well as hotels and restaurants. There are also year-round art walks and annual events. Fort Myers is also home to performing arts halls, such as the Florida Repertory Theater, the Barbara B. Mann Performing Arts Hall, and the Broadway Palm Dinner Theater. Other artsy areas include downtown Bonita Springs, Pine Island, and Shangri-La Springs in Bonita Springs. Festivals and events. Fort Myers calendar is full of events year-round. Visitors attending weddings in September can check out the Island Hopper Songwriter Fest, which takes place annually on Captiva Island, Cape Coral, downtown Fort Myers, and Fort Myers Beach over the course of 10 days. In May, they can catch the Fort Myers Film Festival. A more complete list can be found in resources, but here are some other examples to give a sense of variety. You have Cape Coral Festival of Arts, Mango Mania Tropical Fruit Festival on Pine Island, Oktoberfest, Cape Coral, and Sanibel Show. All right. And last, nature and wildlife. Fort Myers is full of parks, preserves, and sanctuaries. Among them are the 6 Mile Cypress Slough, right? Fort Myers, home to wildlife such as otters, alligators, turtles, wading birds, and the J.N. Ding Darling National Wildlife Refuge in Sanibel. More than 245 species of birds are protected. Other sites include Corkscrew Swamp Sanctuary, Estero, Lovers Key State Park, Fort Myers Beach, 4 Mile Cove, Ecological Preserve, Cape Coral, and Calusa Nature Center and Planetarium, Fort Myers. All right, and Fort Myers visitors will find all types of cuisine and price points, not to mention a wide array of eateries, including plenty of waterfront and al fresco dining. So, for example, in Fort Myers River District, options include the Veranda, 1025, Capone's coal-fired pizza, and LMA's Diner. On Sanibel and Captiva Islands, there's Mudbug's Cajun Kitchen and the Mucky Duck Restaurant, among others. Off of 47th Street is Cape Coral. Visitors will find Pork Soaker's Deck and Wine Bar, Fishtail Grill, or Duval Street, which includes a splash of nightlife as well. So Gulf Toast Brew Trail and Distillery. Fort Myers Brewing is just one of more than 36 craft breweries, distilleries, and wineries on the Gulf Toast Trail of local libation producers dotting Southwest Florida. Of those, there are 14 local breweries and 2 distilleries throughout the greater Fort Myers area. Sustainability. Looking for farm-to-table cuisine, Buckingham Farms features freshly harvested foods at their on-site restaurant. Echo Global Farms offers guided tours, and Southern Fresh Farms offers a produce market and tours, and is home to Crazy Dingo Brewing Company. Elizabeth, did you have something? And is home to the Crazy Dingo Brewing. In addition, year-round farmers markets can be found downtown Fort Myers and in Cape Coral. All right, you have Southwest Florida has an active LGBTQ plus community. Here's some consistent establishments to recommend to your LGBTQ plus clients. Rascals, Fort Myers, billing itself as a neighborhood bar that flies a gay flag. Rascals has a sizable bar, video screens, and large outdoor patio. It boasts good music, a calendar of special events, and edgy entertainment most nights, beginning on Mondays with Drag Queen Plinko. Okay. Next. All right. Cruisers Lounge, Cape Coral, a laid-back spot where guests can drop in for a cold drink, game of pool, video bowling. Cruisers Lounge also hosts a wide range of events, including karaoke, ladies' night, Latin night, drag shows, pride parties, and more. And then the Standard Restaurant, Fort Myers. Grab your friends and head to the Standard for a good time. Save a space on your dance card for their famous drag queen, karaoke, or bingo, which benefits a variety of local causes. All right, shopping. Fort Myers is the heart of Southwest Florida's retail scene with several top retail outlet centers, including Coconut Point Mall and Miramar Outlets in Estero, and the Bell Tower Shops and Gulf Coast Town Center in Fort Myers. And then Golfers Paradise tee off on a public course like Coral Oaks Golf Course and Arthur Hills designed championship course, or play among the swing palms on McGregor Boulevard at the Fort Myers County Club Golf Course in Fort Myers. Dog-friendly activities for kids and pets. In case some of the couple's wedding guests are traveling with children and or pets, consult the resources for this chapter to find information on ways to keep these important family members entertained. Pets on leashes are welcomed at many alfresco restaurants in Fort Myers. All right, quiz time. Most any beach. Beautiful seashells, I'd say. Gulf Toast Trail. Buckingham Farms. I would probably say this. Standard Restaurant. Was that that one? What do you guys think?
Yep.
That's correct.
Very good. All right, final exam, and then we only have one left. Couples might choose Fort Myers Island beaches and neighborhoods for the destination wedding because of all of
the above.
yeah. Closest airport to Fort Myers area is that one, I think.
Oh.
Southwest, yep.
Wedding couples will find which of the following for their ceremonies? All the above.
All of them.
LGBTQ couples will find many welcoming venues.
I missed the Fort Myers area, the closest airport.
It's the
I don't know.
Southwest one, the long one.
Southwest. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Um,
Now, the other one was all the above wedding couples. Yep. Okay, I'm good. Sorry.
That's okay. The visitor's wedding specialist, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Third one.
Couples interested in a historic house, beautiful gardens might want to consider.
Edison and Ford Winter States.
Yeah. Wherever your couple plans to get married, you should recommend that they work with a trusted wedding planner, a group of vendors who can help arrange officiant, flowers, food, photography. One way to connect with the specialist would be to submit a loan application.
Assistant probe request form.
Ready?
Yep, second one.
A great romantic escape for couples would be to rent a boat and head to, is it Cabbage Key?
Cabbage Key.
Old Charm, climb a lookout tower, panoramic view. Okay. Wedding couples and their friends and family will find much to do along Fort Myers white sand coastline, surrounding waterways, including water activities and collecting a beautiful variety of
Seashells.
Seashells.
Coral Oak and Fort Myers Country Club are names of just 2 of the 50
Golf course.
Golf
Golf
courses.
To round out your stay for wedding groups and honeymoon, which activities would you suggest?
All of them.
Probably all of them, right?
Yep, all of them.
Yeah, I would think all of them.
Hello, 100%, 100%. Yeah.
All right, submit and exit. All right, click the X, and then we go back to here. And we have one more left, and this is the wellness program. It should come as no surprise that a destination as beautiful and welcoming as Fort Myers Island beaches and neighborhoods is a haven of wellness opportunities. So whether you're creating a vacation focused on rejuvenation, of the mind and body, or are helping clients incorporate elements of a healthy routine into their sightseeing itinerary, you will learn about some terrific recommendations in this chapter. It touches on everything from inspirational nature trails to wellness retreats to farm to table dining to practicing yoga.
Mhm.
All right. You guys learning a lot? Everybody ready to go to Fort Myers?
Yes.
All right, let's get started. Haven of wellness, steeped in sunshine, surrounded by calm waters, gentle breezes, and all the beauty of coastal terrain, crisscrossed with waterways, Fort Myers Island beaches and neighborhoods abound in opportunities for wellness. Whether your clients want to join a yoga class on the front lawn of Tranquil Resort or strike out on their own to connect with nature, they will find a wide array of resources, natural and human inspired, perfect for helping them restore balance and rejuvenate and heal. You have a host of wellness facilities. In this chapter, you'll learn how to position Fort Myers area as a wellness destination. Building on what you have already learned from the previous 2 chapters, perhaps your clients are looking for a wellness-centered stay or are simply trying to incorporate elements of the healthy routine into their sightseeing. Either way, you will know how to meet their needs and greatly enhance their travels. Remember, wellness isn't always about yoga or meditation. It also involves healthy eating, contemplation of nature, inspiration through music and art, and even shopping. We'll touch upon all this and more in the following slides. You have a host of wellness facilities. In addition to the topics you learn about this in this chapter, Fort Myers beaches, island, and neighborhoods feature a wide assortment of wellness-focused businesses, such as yoga studios and spas, which altogether offer such services as meditation guidance, acupuncture, skincare, massage. For a list, consult the resources tab. All right, nature and wildlife. Beautiful. Anyone who lives in an urban environment and or spends much of their workday at a computer probably can't get enough of fresh air and sunshine, regardless of a person's daily level of stress. There is no better antidote than a peaceful nature setting. The Fort Myers area offers such respite in abundance through its parks and preserves, making it easy for visitors to restore balance. Following are a few suggestions for clients seeking to immerse themselves in nature's restorative glory. You have Jade and Ding Darling National Wildlife Refuge. Here, visitors can hike, bike, or drive to observe bird life and native flora. Self-guided mindfulness trail features 5 kiosks along the path with exercises that help visitors connect with nature. 6 Mile Cypress Slough Preserve. This preserve has a 1-mile boardwalk through intermingled wetland and upland ecosystems. Wildlife like turtles, otters, and wading birds are often spoilt here. Great Calusa Blueways. This marked paddling trail meanders through mangrove forests and past historical sites. For navigational help, paddlers can download the Calusa Blueways app. Okay. Beaches and islands. Relax on a white sand beach for an extra dose of vitamin D or for a truly idyllic escape within an already nature-infused vacation. Make sure your clients' plans include a day at the beach. Our beaches function in so many ways as places to relax, socialize, get married, explore nature, and save the planet. Following are some recommendations specifically geared towards wellness. You have top beaches for peaceful bliss. Beachgoers will find all our white sand beaches to be nothing short of a tropical paradise, although there are a few that truly stand out as sanctuaries of peaceful bliss. You have Lover's Key State Park, the 2-mile long stretch of white sand. Soft white sand south of Fort Myers is rarely crowded. And the farther from the entrance you go, the more likely your only companions will be seagulls and osprey. Canoes, kayaks, and stand-up paddleboards are available for rent. Bowditch Point Regional Park, ideal for anyone looking to escape the crowds. This oasis of calm on the northern tip of Estero Island has a wide beach backed by natural vegetation and offers beautiful views out over the Gulf of Mexico. This is perfect spot for gazing at sunsets with Sanibel Lighthouse shining bright. And Little Hickory Island Park, often overlooked by visitors, this little gem is prized for its pristine conditions and lack of crowds. It is located between Lovers Key State Park and Bonita Beach. Seashells on the seashore. Sally sells seashells on the seashells. Okay, early risers will get their pick of whole seashells along the shores of Sanibel Island, the seashell capital of the world. Here are a few beaches for seashell hunters to check out. Bowman's Beach, located in Sanibel. This secluded beach is where a variety of, I'm going to take a picture, shells can be found on pristine white sand lapped by crystal clear waters. Okay, that's on Bowman Beach. Lighthouse Beach Park on the eastern tip of Sanibel Island. This beach features both historic lighthouse and excellent shelling. Blind Pass Beach, beautiful sunsets complement a day spent on this beach, where a variety of shells wash up, how cool, on the shore early in the morning. Blind Pass Beach is located between Sanibel and Captiva Island. And then other good shelling spots not on Sanibel Island include Bonita Beach and Bunch Beach. Please refer to Chapter 1 for information on the boat excursions for shellers. And then island hopping. So visitors should spend at least one day visiting coastal islands like Cabbage Key, North Captiva, and Usepa, many of which are only accessible by boat. Book clients a spot on one of several charters, arrange a private tour, or rent them a boat. Natural settings, secluded beaches will have them feeling like they're worlds away. For more information on boat charters and things to do on Cabbage Key, you can find them in Chapter 1 and 2. And finish that. Pop quiz. For a beach day where your clients will likely encounter more osprey than people, right? With people. Send them to Lovers Key Park where they can rent or canoe, a kayak, for a secluded beach where they might also find a variety of seashells. Bowman Beach on Sanibel Island, or Cabbage. For an adventure, your clients might like to take a sailboat to
Cabbage Key.
Cabbage Key. All right.
Yep.
Good job. Yay. All right, arts and culture. So feed the soul with art and culture. From live theater performances and fine art exhibitions to intimate concerts, there are so many ways for arts and culture enthusiasts to infuse each day with thought-provoking experiences. Invite your clients to dabble in the self-expression with a watercolor or sculpture course at Cape Coral Art Center. All throughout our islands, beaches, and neighborhoods, murals celebrating art, history, and environment, or the environment and our rich culture, grace the sides of the building. While the historic River District features a 57-piece project depicting the neighborhood's history, let your clients ignite their souls with our diverse culture, and they'll reap the benefits physically, mentally, and emotionally. Art Stumble app. So to help your clients locate the River District mural project and other engaging works of public art, have them check out the Art Stumble app, which can be downloaded from the official website, the Fort Myers Mural Society, which is right there. All right, and wellness and retreats. While recommending a resort for your clients, look for those with well-rounded selection of wellness offerings. These could easily include rejuvenating spas, but also look for programs that get guests up and out to connect with nature. Here are 2 resorts for starters. You have the Retreat to Historic Hotel. Book your clients for an overnight getaway at Shangri-La Springs, a historic hotel on 8 acres of beautiful cultivated land in Bonita Springs. Property brings together all the necessary elements to improve their well-being. Visitors can tour the 4-acre organic garden nourished by the subtropical climate and dine on those same ingredients at Harvest and Wisdom. The on-site restaurant, the hotel spa, also provides organic natural services like seaweed wraps and salt scrub treatments. Whole body rejuvenation is within reach. All right, and then find a balance at the waterfront resort. So you have breathtaking views of sunsets over glistening waters make up just some of the calming, inspirational moments to be enjoyed at the Westin Cape Coral Resort at Marina Village. Set in a serene landscape, the resort features jogging, walking trails, multiple swimming pools, including a lagoon pool, a lap pool looking out towards the marina. Its spa offers full menu of massage and facial treatments in a light-filled space framed by windows overlooking the marina and Kalusahachi River. Fitness is at the top top of mind at the Westin, where in addition to jogging trails, and pools, guests have complimentary 24/7 access to Westin Workout Fitness Studio with Peloton bikes, daily yoga classes, 2-hour bike rentals. They may also use the private clubhouse with its tennis courts, bocce ball court, and additional gym with a separate weight room, sauna, and steam room. And then the Westin also likes to get its guests yogis outside. Everyday instructors from the Recharge Me Zone offer complimentary yoga classes on the gazebo lawn for resort guests. Saturdays, the public may join for a $10 fee. All right, pop quiz. Shangri-La and, okay. So, daily yoga, that was at the Westin, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, was the historic, that was the Shangri-La?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What other
Organic
ones?
garden, Shangri-La.
What is it?
Organic, it's in Shangri-La.
Okay, thank you.
24/7 Fitness is at the Westin,
Okay,
and overlooking the marina, I believe, is at the Westin. And the last one, the Harvest and Wisdom, I'm thinking it might be Shangri-La.
That's correct.
yep, very good. All right, for those foodies out there, farm to table food. Nourish the body, farm to table food. Endless sun, subtropical conditions lead to great bounties of produce in the Fort Myer area. Not only does this promote healthy eating, but it also gives talented chefs a resource to produce culinary masterpieces. Here's a few recommendations for clients seeking to eat well. You have Buckingham Farms. They can visit Buckingham Farms, an 80-acre property growing and serving its own harvest, and they can even purchase honey, preserves, and more to take home. Cello on Sanibel Island offers an upscale dining experience featuring locally sourced ingredients in made from scratch dishes. Coastal Local Fare. Don't forget the fresh seafood served at restaurants up and down the coast, such as Dock Forge, Rum Bar and Grill, Snug Harbor Waterfront Restaurant. Local favorites include pink gold shrimp, oysters, and seasonal stone crab claws. Encourage your clients to delight their senses and surprise their palates with fresh local fare. All right. Outdoor yoga. Ooh, fruit flag. Strike a pose in a natural setting. Fort Myers, we'd like to get outside the studio to practice yoga. Yogis hailing from cooler, less sunny parts of North America will relish a chance to take their practice outdoors. Following are some suggestions. So you have the Westin Cape Coral Resort Marina. Offers daily yoga on the lawn to hotel residents and classes that are open to the public every Saturday morning for $10 fee. You have Edison Ford Winter Estates, downtown Fort Myers, hold classes in its river pavilion so that participants can practice while enjoying sweeping views of the Kaluhachi. And take to the water. Anytime is a good time to rent a paddleboard, test balance and strength out on the water. Paddle boards can be rented at many local parks like Lover's Key State Park. Check the charter companies for tours catering to paddle board yoga. Paddle enthusiasts who download the Calusa Blue Waves app see resources will not only get navigational help on this splendid kayak and canoe trail, but will also find details on outfitters in each neighborhood that can help with rentals of all kinds of paddle equipment. All right. And shopping. Practice retail therapy, whether for pampering or stocking up on swimwear, yoga apparel, essential oils, salt lamps, or anything to make their homes relaxing and inviting. Your wellness clients will certainly delight in retail therapy. Our island beaches neighborhoods are filled with spots to look for treasures, and there are 2 shopping centers that conveniently bring together a great variety of choices. So you have Coconut Point. Explore more than 140 brand name stores at Coconut Point and treat yourself to a trinket or 2. Miramar Outlets, one of Southwest Florida's best shopping experiences, features a relaxing Mediterranean atmosphere. And then local finds, visitors will also find independent boutiques in nearly every neighborhood that feature unique, locally sourced art, fashion, accessories, and more. Don't forget the art galleries in downtown Fort Myers. From paintings to sculpture, there's sure to be something that will stir the imagination and inspire the soul. All right. Final exam. We did it, guys. Fort Myers Island Beaches neighborhood. Many ways for visitors to enhance their well-being, including which of the following: connect with nature, exercise, food, art, all the above.
All the above.
Yep. Which of the following waterways help set the stage for outdoor exploration? I know those 2. What about these 2? Anybody remember those?
Causeway.
I don't
Causeway
think
and
it would be a waterway, Gulf of
Yeah,
Mexico.
I think that's right.
Allen
Yeah,
River.
the
Yeah.
Calusa and
Yeah.
the
So just these 2?
That's yes. Yep.
Let's try it. Among the Fort Myers area, many parks, the Darling Wildlife Refuge features a self-guided blank. With a mindful trail.
Mindful trail walk.
Tree.
While the 6 Mile Cypress Preserve intermingled with Eco together with the 1 mile long blank.
Wildlife painting workshop. The
Okay.
monorail.
Wait a minute. I don't.
Oh, wow. 1 mile long. Wow, that's good. View the wildlife.
Oh, sorry, mindful
No.
trail and boardwalk.
Yeah.
Visitor. Okay.
Mindful.
So
I
right
see
here,
Uh-oh.
self-guided wildlife painting workshop, monorail. No, I think it's this one, right?
It's that one, yes. The first, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Which of the following is known as the seashell capital of the world? Features numerous beaches that attract collectors. Is that the Cabbage Key? Or the Santa?
Isn't Sanibel where you
Sanibel.
get
It's
to see
Sanibel. I've been there.
seashells?
Sanibel.
Like the
Sanibel?
seashells?
Sanibel. I've been there. Yes, it's Sanibel.
Which neighborhood has a 57-piece mural project depicting its history?
I think it's
Bonita Springs.
Bonita.
Bonita, yeah. I
Bonita?
believe so
Yeah.
too.
Which 2 resorts offer great examples of how to incorporate healthy elements into your client's stay?
The West.
Meyer.
St.
That's
Paul.
in
Blah.
Okay, what?
Weston.
Shangri-La and Weston,
Yeah.
not Buckingham.
Yeah.
Shangri-
Eateries below are highly praised for their cuisine, featuring farm to fresh ingredients. Which one grows its own food on the 80-acre property?
Isn't that
Buckingham.
Buckingham?
Buckingham Farms.
Yeah. Buckingham. Yep.
Outdoor yoga, favorite wellness activity in the Fort Myers area. Where are a few places that the public can practice it?
Let's see. The Weston.
In Marina Village. Mm-hmm.
Coconut Point or Edison Estates? Edison Estates.
Coconut Point is a shopping mall. Coconut
Yeah.
Point, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coconut Point with the
Yeah,
shopping.
it's a shopping mall. I've been there. Yeah, I've been there many times.
So that was
So
three
here
of
for
them?
convenient shopping, bring together, so.
As I say, place that public can practice. Anywhere they can rent paddle boards, I think it'd be that one, be anywhere in the Western Cape Coral. I don't think it's Edison and Port Winter States. The Coconut Point's the
What are you
shopping
on?
area.
Where are you?
Back on the last one.
You're
So we know it's not Coconut Point.
No, not Coconut Point, because that's a shopping mall.
That's what.
We're on the shopping.
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
the shopping here.
Oh,
Coconut,
okay.
it's
Oh,
Coconut
go
and
for it,
that
because I
Miramar,
already passed it.
Coconut and that Miramar is the shopping.
That's what we're on, retailers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Miramar Elf. Okay, those two.
Calusa Blue Ways, Art Stumble are two blank that will help your clients enjoy some of Fort Myers inspirational offerings. Yoga retreats? No. That's okay. Exhibition location.
Apps. Is
Yeah.
it the apps that
Yeah.
tell you
Yeah.
that where the
Every
stuff
time.
is at?
Yes.
All right. So let's see what we
Oh.
missed.
I got 80% too.
All right, that one, this one we missed.
Enjoy some of Fort Myers inspirational offerings.
I don't know which one it was.
Inspirational.
How
But
did you get
at
to
least we
that,
passed.
Marnie?
So, huh?
How did you get to that part?
I just
Hold
hit
on.
Ronnie,
review.
can you go back to the first of them?
But we passed, right?
Yeah, we passed.
Okay.
I didn't pass.
Oh, you
I
didn't?
didn't
Okay.
either.
All
I
right.
don't-
Well,
Yeah, I
go-
didn't pass Yeah, I either. didn't either.
okay, go back in. So first one
We
is
start
all
from
the
the
above.
beginning? Yeah.
I passed.
Okay.
We just submitted.
Okay, let me know that you're here. We want to make sure everybody passes.
Okay, we got that one.
Okay, all the above. This one we
Oh, that
missed,
one.
so I don't know if it's one of these. Maybe it's the river.
Which of the following waterways helps set the
Thinking it was
stage
the
for
river.
outdoor exploration inspiration in the Fort Myers area? Ah,
Maybe it's just the river. Maybe they're
Yeah.
trying to trick you.
But yeah, it
Well,
says all
yeah.
that apply, but
well, a waterway would
It's
be a
not
river, not the
Tallahatchie.
Gulf. Maybe
got
it's
the
just
rivers wrong.
Caloosahatchee.
Yeah, we got to take that one out and put Hillsborough, right?
Mm.
The river. Wrong.
I don't know. Did anybody get this one right if you review it?
I don't know.
No.
Okay. Well,
I got this wrong, so I
If
don't
I
know
just missed this one, that's fine.
okay. All right, let's
Yeah.
move on. This one is the Mindful Trail and Boardwalk.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This one is Sanibel Island.
Okay.
This one was incorrect. The 57-piece mural project.
So it wasn't Bonita.
Where is the 57 mural piece project in Florida?
Wonder if it's the
Isn't it River District?
I think it's River District.
Yeah, it says River District.
Yeah, I missed that one.
So it's River District.
Yeah.
This one is the Westin and Shangri-La.
Mm-hmm.
This one is Buckingham Farms.
Mm-hmm.
This one is all of them but Coconut Point.
Correct.
Nope.
This one is Miramar and Coconut Point.
Yep.
And this one is the apps.
Excuse me. Hiccups.
So
There we go. 90%.
That's
I'm good.
yay.
Good
Thank
for
you.
Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys.
All right, so congratulations. So you should get a certificate.
So what
So
is it going to be mailed to us or?
they should
how do we-
email it and it should be right here if you go to your dashboard.
Okay.
Certifications. And it should be in here. So Fort Myers, you got one for the wedding and the wellness. So you got 3. So congratulations, guys.
All right. Thank
Post
you.
them.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tomorrow we're doing Germany.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
so excited. I can't wait for that one.
Same time, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
It's on TBO Academy. Hopefully you've attended with me before and you don't have to register, but if not, go in and pre-register.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm going to repost the Vancouver because this is just part one. So if you guys want to join us on Sunday, we're going to start back up on this one. It's a long one. So, but it's very interesting. Lots of great things to do there. So
I'm really far behind. It's been a long time since I've done a training with everyone. So I need to catch up on some of them.
You'll,
Yeah.
ca- it's- you'll
So they're-
catch up.
They're on
Yes.
here. They're on my here, and then they're also she's been updating this list for us. So
Okay.
That's really nice.
yeah, yeah. So again,
So Marnie, same time on Sunday?
yeah, all of them are
10
10.
o'clock?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So you're welcome. Yeah.
Thanks. Have a great day, everyone.
You
Have a
too.
good
Thanks,
weekend.
Bye,
guys.
Marnie. Thank you
All
all.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow,
Thank
Marnie.
you.
Yep, have a
Yeah.
good day.
Thanks,
Bye,
yeah,
guys.
Elizabeth. I'm doing better. I gotta go take some pain medicine now, but yeah, luckily it's just a fracture. So they said I have to stay off it for 8 weeks.
Oh my goodness,
So
that's gonna be hard.
my kids are looking to have somebody come in to clean the house, and they've been coming over to help me because it's just me and the dogs now, and I have one cat, and
That's good.
so they've been trying to help. Yeah. So
How did you do it?
here, look, you want to see? I put it on my video here. I was walking the dogs.
Walking the dog. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, here. Let's see if it shows it. So I said, turning 60 leaves you humble. Hold on, let me see if it plays. So there, I fell on the sidewalk right on a main street.
Oh my
Busted up
goodness.
my knee.
Oh my gosh.
There's my
My
dogs.
goodness, yeah. You poor
There's
thing.
my broken hip, fractured hip.
Oh my goodness, Marnie.
There I am being a couch potato.
Is that a German Shepherd?
then-
Poor
And then I'm
thing. Oh my
promoting my
Lord.
business here because I'm like,
Thank
look,
goodness you don't
if-
have to have
I said if I was
surgery.
in a 9 to 5, I wouldn't be making money. I'd use up all my time. I said, but here I'm being a self-employed travel agent. I'm still able to work. So
Oh my gosh, yes, that's good. Yes, that's awesome.
So did somebody come help you get up off the
yeah,
sidewalk?
I tried to get up. I tried to get up, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. So
No, not with a
my
fractured
daughter
hip.
had called, and they keep yelling at me because my 3 dogs, every time they pulled me, I've fallen, I've hit my chest, I've hurt, I think, a rib, and so they're like, you don't do this, Mom, you're too old, blah blah blah. So anyway, and they keep telling me that I need to get out and exercise, but she's like, luckily she just moved out in December, so that's why I have an empty nest, and she's 8 minutes away. She goes, do you need me to come get
That's
you? I'm
all,
like,
that's good.
yes. I said I need you.
Oh,
Oh my
And
goodness,
so I
that looked
sat
like it
there.
hurt.
We took the dogs home, and then we went to urgent care, and yeah, and then they didn't even give me any pain medicine. I
oh
was
my,
without any pain medicine. Luckily,
Oh my God, you're
Linda brought me over some, and then
urgent cares aren't really good about giving out pain
yeah.
medicine.
no.
So I saw the
Are you-
specialist yesterday, and they called me in like an 800 thing of Tylenol or whatever that I have to have somebody go pick up for me because I can't drive. And
Oh my Lord. Are you following up with your own PCP? Are you
yeah,
following up? Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's good.
I got the appointment with him. My sister's a physical therapist doctor in San Diego, and she's like, check your bone density. You shouldn't have broken
Yeah.
a hard bone to break. So
Oh
so
gosh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have my bone density checked.
Get these
I don't eat a
over,
lot
yeah.
of protein because I don't eat meat, fish, or chicken. So they're yelling at me about that too. So
That's why I don't walk my
When?
dog because she dragged me down.
yeah. So but yeah, I posted this, and I fear now I'll just start doing like some lives and saying, hey guys, that's what my daughter keeps telling me. She's like, focus on older people because they have the money, they have the time to travel. And now's the time. So she's
I'm
been
old,
really
but I don't
helping
have
me
the money.
posting like on TikTok and stuff. And then I'm trying to build my team up. So, I was making 13 to 15,000 a month by my team building. And then, me and my ex started a new business and I dropped. So I need to get that back because I was
Yeah.
looking to possibly do. No, we don't have medical benefits. I do have, well, I don't know if they're low. Maybe if I have this lady, if you guys, because Patana, I don't know if you have to be a member with them, but she got me insurance. And last year I only paid $10 a month. It's just through like an
Okay.
HPN thing, but my income went up, so now I pay 112, but it's all full coverage. But I'll give you her name, but it's Patana is a professional travel agents of North America, and it's a great program to be a part of. Check into your program. Let me give you her number. If you guys, just because you can call and just say, I'm a travel agent, Marnie referred me. I don't know if, I don't think she's just local. So let me get her number for you. So her number is 1-832-365-1242.
That's good because I have an agent who was asking about insurance.
Yeah.
So I can
Yes.
pass it on to her.
Yep. Oops. So let me stop.
It's awesome.